Hello and welcome to this week's Spartan Spotlight. I'm Reem Al-Adwan and I'm here with my co-host.
Enriquez.
Today here with us we have the dance team. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Adriana Hall.
Macias.
Hi, I'm Coach Alex Young.
Hi, I'm Coach Ryan Brandt.
Thank you for joining us today.
So, athletes, how long have you guys been dancing? I have been on the team since freshman year, but outside of school, I've been dancing since the age of 2.
I've also been dancing since my freshman year, and then I've been on and off with dance since I was like 4. So,
What got you guys initially involved?
When I was in middle school, I saw a flyer that the Spartan dance team was hosting auditions, and once I saw that, I got super excited. And the first day of tryouts, I came in and I was ready to be on the team.
for me, when I would go to my brother's football games and watch him perform, like in band or marching band, I would see the dancers dance, and I thought it was really cool. So once I got into high school, I was like, okay, I'm going to try out for sure because I want to be on the field like how I saw.
So coaches, how long have you been coaching dance and what got you involved in it originally?
This is my 7th year coaching, and Coach Ryan and I actually danced on this dance team when we were in high school. So we've always kind of been connected to it. And our coach in high school, Miss Shackleton, actually was the one who brought Ryan on to coach with her. So we've kind of been a part of this since like 2002, on and off.
And I have been coaching for 10 years. This is my 10th year. And like Alex said, our old coach actually asked me to come on and coach with her 10 years ago. And then once she kind of felt like, she had left her legacy on the team, she just left it open to me. And I was able to have Alex, who's my best friend and former dancer, come and coach with me. So it's been awesome.
So, coaches and dancers, what was your favorite memory that you guys made last dance season? For me, it was videotaping our conference and sectional videos. We had a lot of fun, even though it was challenging repeating the dance multiple times. We did have those fun moments in between videoing that we'd play a fun song. We'd all get up and dance and cheer each other up, and then hype each other up for the next videotaping.
For me, it was pre-COVID. It was when we had the UDA dance camps during the summer. It was just really fun, like a cool experience to like be stressed, but also have like your coaches and your teammates like there for you, and you guys kind of like got closer as like a team and a family, you could say.
Mine is also pre-COVID, but the competition days, the early mornings, everyone getting together and preparing to compete, throughout the morning, is just a lot of fun. And it's awesome as coaches for us to then see them perform.
I am going to agree with Annette and say that my favorite experience is always our UDA camp season too. We get to spend 4 whole days and nights together. And I think that as an adult with a full-time job and a lot of work to do, sometimes life gets a little crazy. So that weekend for me is just a little bit like fulfilling. I feel like Alex and I laugh so much with the girls, and there's so many memories that are creative that it's just a little bit of like freedom away from like the hectic work life and things like that. So, and it's a great bonding time, and watching the girls grow that much over 4 days is really awesome.
Well, it's great to see like you guys are like a family together in this dance team. For our next question, it's for both athletes and coaches. When you guys are not participating in dance, what keeps you busy? Like, what are your other hobbies and interests outside of it?
Well, for me, I'm also part of the badminton team at school. But for me, for dance is something that I love to do both inside and outside of school. I also attend a studio called Stage Door Dance Academy. So if I'm not at school dancing, most of the time I'm at my studio dancing.
For me, other than being in dance, I'm also in like a whole bunch of extracurricular activities, and then I'm in soccer. But outside of school, I work out to stay fit, and then I help my mom in her local business, and I'm a fitness instructor for kids from ages 5 to 13 years old.
I would say for me, on nights when we don't have practice and we don't have games and stuff, I love doing yoga. It's kind of my way to keep fit, but also relax a little bit. So something that I really enjoy.
I also am a big fan of yoga. Alex and I like to do a lot of yoga together, especially in the summer when we can do it outside. And aside from coaching the Spartan dance team, I also teach some younger kids outside of the high school, and I also dance on an adult dance company. We have a performance team in the city, and it's really cool.
That's awesome. Who has been the biggest influence in your life?
For me, it'd most likely be my mom. She's been dancing since about the same age I started dancing. She was the one who put me into dance. She's very passionate about it, likewise about like with me. She's very experienced. I always go to her for advice. I feel like I can always look up to her if I ever need anything. But yes, I would say my mom for me.
So I would choose my older brother. He's basically my role model because I would see him like always working hard in high school, and that kind of like pushed me to go into his footsteps kind of, and then I always ask him for advice, and I don't know, like I feel like he's always there regardless of how far he could be from me. So
during the day, I am a teacher. So it's always my kids, whether it's my kids at school or my girls at the high school. They are the ones who honestly inspire me every day to wake up, do my job, go to work. When I'm teaching dance, whether it's at the high school or outside somewhere else, those are the kids who inspire the choreography that we do or the music that we listen to, or sometimes even the mood that we're in that day. So, all my kids all around from ages 6 to 18.
For me, I guess my inspirations come from a lot of different places. I was actually raised by my great grandma, so she was a big influence on me my whole life, especially in ways of just learning how to treat people and just always doing everything you do with others in mind and putting other people first and acting out of kindness and things like that. And I think that I try to just reflect that in everything that I do and everything I'm a part of. So that's a big influence for me.
Well, it's nice that like everyone has a nice support system, whether it's their family or their students or anything. It really helps you, stuff like that. So this is just for the athletes. Who's you guys' favorite teacher at Oak-Lawn, or like your favorite class there?
For me, I have a bunch of favorite teachers. It's hard to narrow it down, but this past COVID situation, I've been talking to Mr. Doyle a lot. Even though I don't have him anymore, I feel like that I can talk to him, and like he was one of my favorite teachers last year, and it was awesome and funny. I feel like we have like an open kind of like student-teacher relationship, which is amazing. But yes, it'd be Mr. Doyle for me.
For me, it would be Mr. Wagner. It was my freshman year, and he would always call me Northwestern because I put that I wanted to go to Northwestern my freshman year. So every time I see him, he calls me Northwestern. I don't know, me and him always have like that, and I just love it.
That's nice to hear. I've also been keeping in touch with my teachers too, so I know how you guys feel. So this question is for both the coaches and the athletes. Do you guys have a message for your teammates or any fellow Spartan athletes?
My message to my fellow dance members, anyone that that is a part of the student athletic here at Olches would be, this year's been a tough year, but that can't be a reason for why we aren't putting our best foot forth. No matter what, no matter the situation, we have to put our best foot forth and like be strong no matter what. I know a lot of people are like, oh, like because of COVID, or oh, because of this. It shouldn't really matter. Like, it has to be the best place that you are at with your team. And then if everyone does that, then you should have a strong team.
For me, it would be regardless of the situations that are going on. You should always give 110% and never use what's happening around you as an excuse to not give 110%. And although it may get hard at times, don't forget that you have your coaches and your teammates around you and other people in that school that's going to help you.
I would say to appreciate all of the time that we do have together. It's so easy to get caught up pre-COVID and you're like, oh, practice again. And feel like all I do is go to dance. And now, we're all like, oh, I wish I could go to dance, before we were able to come back. So it's just appreciating the time that we have together.
And I would say for people to, just go after things that they want and to stay focused and stay dedicated. I think for us, we have 3 seniors graduating this year, and I think it's amazing that all 3 of them have been with us since freshman year. I think a lot of kids, throw in the towel when stuff gets tough or they feel like they can't balance everything. But there's really something to be said about sticking something out for 4 years, and the amount of responsibility and just life lessons that you learn through being able to handle that as a teenager, I think is really incredible. So I don't think you'll ever regret giving 100% at something, sticking it out till the end, committing to it. And I'm really proud of the kids that are able to do that.
Yeah, everything you guys said is so true. I know, like, now while we're in COVID, I appreciate things a lot more than I did before. So, Annette, I know you mentioned that you want to go to Northwestern, at least your freshman year. So what are your exact plans after graduation?
So after graduation, I'm planning on attending a university in Chicago. I'm indecisive between DePaul and Loyola right now, and I plan on studying to be a secondary teacher for Spanish, and then I want to minor in psychology. Yeah.
Nice plan. So thank you, coaches and dancers, for taking this time to sit down with us and talk about your team. It was really good to hear from everyone. And thank you to our audience for watching, and please tune in next week.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us this week for our program Spotlight. We will be back next week for another episode highlighting another one of our incredible programs here at Oak Lawn. Stay up to date when a new episode drops by making sure you follow OLCHS Athletics on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you are not already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can easily see when we upload new content and live athletic events. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, and go Spartans.